I chose to come to an ayahuasca retreat because I have a very dear friend that came to this exact retreat, and it wasn't mentioned a lot, but I just saw the transformation in him and how much it helped his life. And it was about a year later that I said it's time for me to go and continue my healing process that I had kind of started on my own, but wanted an expedited process to really crunch it all in and get the work done in a shorter amount of time than I would have been able to do on my own. Well, I chose Lotus Vine partially because my friend talked to me about it, and he said, but go where you want to go. I didn't go where my friend recommended. And so I looked around and I just kept on coming back to Lotus Vine because it just had other aspects. It wasn't just the medicine. I felt safe coming here. There was a screening process to be accepted, to make sure that the environment would be positive and work well with everybody. There's a Dharma aspect, a meditation aspect, and yoga incorporated into it. And my friend had told me, it really helps to move after ceremony and, the integration process. And I'm so glad that I chose to come here. The environment is so loving and warm, and I feel like there's a place for everybody. Everybody here has been able to really just be their true authentic selves, and it's so beautiful to watch. And it's just this holding space for everyone to just be themselves and to process what they need to process. And there's no shame, there's no blame, there's just love and acceptance. And it feels like life as it should be, so that we can heal and really connect and have that community, which I am kind of like I'll do this on my own, and I'm just gonna do everything on my own, and I'm strong and I'm independent, and I'm just gonna come here and get the work done and go home and integrate it. But being here, the community is so important, even though I fought it. So even if somebody's watching this that's like, I just don't want to be around a bunch of people and the woo woo and this and that, it's really not like that. Even the Dharma teachings, Spring says, and if this doesn't resonate with you, just let it float down the river. And it's just, there's no pressure to believe a certain way or think a certain way. It's just you and your thoughts and your beliefs, and everybody loves you regardless of how different that might be. The healing that happened for me, I feel like everything that I thought to bring up in ceremony and bring an intention to the ceremony, whatever I wanted to work through, I feel like it was addressed every single time. And I really feel like Abuelita Ayahuasca provides what you need to process, and she tells you the truth, and there's no roundabout way of it. She tells you how you need to be told, and it's different for everybody. But I do know that that's the common theme, is that everybody gets what they need. And it might not be what you think that you need. But I really do feel like I'm leaving with the tools to truly process the things that I've been through in my life, and the blockages that keep me from loving myself the way that I should, loving others the way that I should, being more tender, being more gentle, being more loving and patient and compassionate. And it all starts, with ourselves. We have to heal ourselves so that we can maximize the love and just service that we can provide for others. There's work to do. It's not all done here, and I know that they've just provide you all the tools for that as well. They prepare you for the ceremonies. Then you're processing in the ceremonies. They help you process after the ceremonies, and then they prepare you for when you go home, the ceremony of life, as they say, just to continue on progressing and loving.